Hello everyone, this is Comics Are Us, and I've got a live haul for you this afternoon. It's Tuesday the 30th of May, and it's round about 1:45 in the afternoon as this is streaming live. I've actually got a couple of extra days off work this week. Today's my last day off, back at work tomorrow. And it means that for the first time in a couple of months, I've actually got some time to actually put out a video and show you some books that I've been picking up recently. What do I need to tell you? I think it's 2 months since I made my last video, which was another live stream. And during that time, I've picked up a lot of stuff. I've got just so much stuff to show you. But I'm not going to be able to do it all in one go because there's just too much. But I'm not going to be able to do it all in one go because there's just too much. And literally, if I was doing like a live haul with everything that I've got to show you, you'd be here for hours. So I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it up into more manageable chunks. So what I want to do today is I've got these to show you, and this box is full of books. Now, what I'm going to show you today is basically two different things. Firstly, a few books that I picked up from my local comic shop a couple of weeks ago. It doesn't very often do reduced price books, but every now and again the shop owner will put out some short boxes and fill them absolutely packed full of £1 books. So when I was in my local comic shop then, I had a good look through it. It was one lunchtime when I normally go to pick up my books on a Wednesday. Had a good look through and I picked up about 4 books that I'll show you today. The main thing I want to show you is basically a big stack of different things that I picked up from an online sale. And I actually picked these up in smaller lots, but I'm going to show you the whole lot of everything that I bought from this one sale. And I got all of these from a shop in Stevenage, which is in the south of England if you're watching from America. And it's called Limited Edition Comics. They not only have a bricks and mortar shop, but they also have a big online presence. And over the course of maybe 3 or 4 weeks, they were doing a sale whereby if you bought any 4 of the single issues or graphic novels that were in the special offer, you got 75% off the price of everything. And when this sale first started, they had some really, really good stuff. And like I say, over the course of a couple of weeks, I went back and dipped in a few times, and I got quite a few books from there. So to start with then, we'll crack on with the, what is it? Just 4 books that I picked up from my local comic shop when they were selling off quite a few books for £1 a piece, which, if you're watching in America, it's probably about $1.30 maybe, not quite $1.50. So, first of all, picked up the DC Rebirth Holiday Special. This was something I was toying with the idea of getting when it came out over Christmas time, but the price point of $9.99 put me off. So I was quite pleased to see this in the pound boxes. So I picked that up. I also got Catwoman Election Night. Sorry, I'm going to try and stop any glaring that's going on here, which is quite nice. I've never heard of this, and did a bit of research on it when I got home, and I found that out this had come out a couple of years ago, and I think it was a 3-part series, and it's called Dead Man, Dark Mansion of Forbidden Love, and this is book number 1. Like I said, don't know anything about it, but I figured that for £1, and with the fact that it's one of these square bound books, so probably about maybe 60 pages in there, thought it'd be worth a read, and if it's any good I might try and scope out the other couple of issues if I can get those. If not, I've not really lost anything. And the last one that I got from the pound boxes was this first issue of an Image book called Rose, and you might be able to see this is actually a gold foil variant cover. Shining away there. Not read it yet, but again, thought for £1 it's worth a try, and if I don't like it I might be able to get some money off eBay for this. So there you go. Okay, so like I said, the rest of the stuff that I want to show you today is all the stuff that I picked up from excuse me, limited edition comics online sale that they had. Excuse me. Open the box. What I've done, because I started buying these probably not long into the new year, I guess, and I bought them over a period of time, I'm not actually sure what's in here. I can remember some of the things that I bought, but not everything. But what I did as I was buying them, I thought I'll make a note of all the prices that I actually paid, because I think you guys will be quite surprised at some of the bargains that I got, which I was really, really pleased with. Hey, Lewis is here. How are you doing, man? Nice to have you with us. Lewis is my only viewer at the moment, so that's good. Quality, not quantity. So like I was saying, I've jotted down the prices of everything that I paid because they really were good bargains. So let's crack on. First off, I picked up a couple of graphic novels, and these are actually ones that I didn't have, but they were kind of on my wants list, because they are obviously well, when you see them you'll realise that they are kind of classic graphic novels, and I guess really everybody should have them in the collection. But the first one is just put that down. Batman Arkham Asylum by Grant Morrison, and sale price, this cost me £3.37. I won't attempt to do a dollar equivalent for all of these prices. If you're interested and you live in America, you can do the conversion yourself, but it's not very much. It's peanuts really for something like this. The recommended price is $20. And then the other graphic novel that I picked up was All-Star Superman. Again, a Grant Morrison book. And I paid the princely sum of £4.99 for this. And this is a $30 book. So, like I say, didn't possess these beforehand, so really happy to have those as part of the collection. So that was the two graphic novels. Now on to all the single issues, and I'll do them a few at a time. Right, just for the benefit of Lewis, who missed the start of the this live broadcast, these were all picked up over the course of a period of maybe 3 or 4 weeks from the limited edition comics online sale. I'm sure Lewis is very familiar with limited edition comics, a great seller. Richard Ems, the owner, is well known in the community in this country, does a great job, and he's also a comic book author. And if you want to check out what he does, have a look on eBay for Cyber Spectre, which was recently a Kickstarter, and issue 1 is now available, hopefully in your local comic store or still online, and it's a really, really good read. Anyway, he owns Limited Edition Comics, and that's where I picked all of these books up from. Okay, so the first mini pile we've got here, we have Suicide Squad number 1. Can't remember who did this variant. Nope, I'm sorry, I can't remember who did it. But it's Suicide Squad number 1, and it's one of the many variants that were produced for this particular issue. I actually wrote it down on my piece of paper. It's Paul Pelletier. And this cost me 75 pence. 75 pence. We've got another copy. Got another copy. Got another copy. So I got 4 copies of that for, well, £3 for the 4, which you can't really go wrong. The next book I picked up was, and it was something that I was a bit annoyed really, that I kind of passed on it when it first came out, and then I regretted it. Anyway, Batman Annual number 2. And this cost me 97 pence in the sale. So just a reminder, if you're just joining me, I'm going through all of the books now that I picked up from the limited edition comics online sale. And basically, excuse me, the way it worked was if you bought 4 items or more from the around 8,000 items that were on sale, if you bought 4 or more, you got everything at 75% off. So you only paid 25% of the actual prices. So that's why that was 97p. Next is Superman Batman issue number 8. And I picked these ones up because they're Michael Turner covers, and I don't already have these. So that's number 8. I think that's the first printing, I think. What did this cost me? 75p for that. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Really nice. So I got that. Got a second copy. And got a third copy. And I got a fourth copy. Purely taking advantage of the prices on these. I mean, 75 pence, it's ridiculous. Next pile. Superman Batman number 9. And again, another Michael Turner cover. Although this one, I'm not so keen on this cover because of this face. Let me try and get it. I just don't like the face. She's got a look that in this part of the world we would call gormless. She's looking a bit vacant. So just not keen on that one. Didn't stop me picking up a second copy. Oh, they're starting to all fall over now. Right, sorry for the extreme close-ups there. Next one was Superman Batman number 10. Another really, really nice Michael Turner cover there. 75p. Got a second copy. And a third copy. We seem to have a second viewer who's joined Lewis. So if you want to let us know who you are, that'd be great. If not, don't worry about it. Okay, the next one I picked up was Superman Batman, issue number 12. And again, another really nice Michael Turner cover. And I got another copy. Just find out all of those were 75p each. Okay, right. They were kind of the fillers. We're getting to the good stuff now, so strap in. The next thing I got was an Art GM cover. Justice League versus Suicide Squad number 1. And this is the Art GM Copic cover. Really nice. And this was £2.49p. So you can gather from that at 75% off. The original asking price for this was £10. Got quite a few of these in Mylars, so I'm going to be trying my best not to get too much glare. The weird thing is, it's we're 3 weeks away now, virtually from the longest day, and we're getting towards summertime, and it's so dark outside that I've had to put the lights on in the living room here to try and make it light enough to do this video. It's just crazy. Right, Lewis is just saying that he picked up a few of the art gems from limited edition comics at the last LSCC. Every time I hear LSCC mentioned, I feel really sad because there hasn't been one this year. London Super Comic Con. What a fantastic convention. And for some reason they've not done one this year, and it's really, really disappointing. Hopefully there'll be one next year. We'll see. But yeah, so Lewis picked up some art gems from there. What a great convention. Brilliant. Right, next one. Filled a couple of gaps in my Batman Volume 1 run. Got Batman number 627. And this was 73p. And Batman number 629. This was 74p. Have to be careful with this one. It's a risque cover. This is an issue of Vamp Blade. Let's see what I can do here. I don't want to. Just need to cover the boobs up. This is Vamp Blade number 2 from Action Lab. This was 124. I don't actually collect Vamp Blade. I do collect some of the Zombie Tramps, but I'll always pick up the Action Lab Danger Zone covers if it's a cover that I like, and I really like this one. I'm not sure who it's by. Maybe somebody would know. Anyway, I got that one, and I got a second copy. Now then, moving on, picked up that's not actually from the limited edition comics sale. This next one is Danger Girl Revolver number 3. And this is obviously J. Scott Campbell cover. And this one was 75p. Very nice. Got another copy. And another copy. And I've got Danger Girl number 4, another J. Scott Campbell cover. Danger Girl number 4, another copy. And another copy. Sorry, the Danger Girl number 3s I mentioned there were 75p. The Danger Girl number 4 was £1.25. So I'm not quite sure why. The issue that I was going to show you that wasn't from the sale, but it's linked. I got a copy of Danger Girl number 2, but that wasn't part of the limited edition comics sale. I bought this from somebody who was selling it on eBay, just to make up the 3 connecting cover set. Really nice. Right, carrying on with the limited edition comics sale. Next one. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 23, and it's the gold comic exposure J. Scott Campbell variant. And I paid £4.99 for that. Really nice virgin cover. Then I got Amazing Spider-Man number 1, another J. Scott Campbell cover, the Midtown Comics variant. I actually had a copy of this, but I sold off some of my Spider-Mans when I stopped collecting Marvel books. But since then, I've started collecting Campbell covers. So obviously, when I got the chance to get this at a really cheap price, it was a bit of a no-brainer. This was actually £1.24 in the sale. Really nice. So I picked up a second copy. And then the next one is Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. And this is another Art Gem cover. And this is the Art Gem Legacy colour version, colour variant. And this was £1.98. Got a second copy of that one. Okay, the last bundle. The last bundle for this live haul. One of my favourite Adi Granoff covers, and I've already got a signed copy of this and second copy of it as well. But this was actually another book that was 75p, which is about $1. Beautiful, beautiful Black Cat variant. Absolutely love this. Brilliant, brilliant cover. So that was 75p. Picked up another copy. And another copy. Another copy. Another copy. So what was that? I think about 5 or 6 copies of this. For 75 pence, it's just crazy. Beautiful. Okay, right, the last books. This is another Midtown Comics variant, and it's another J. Scott Campbell one. Champions #1. As I mentioned, I don't collect Marvel anymore. I stopped collecting Marvel about a year ago. I'm pretty much exclusively DC now. But I do collect J. Scott Campbell covers, and I didn't have this one. So this is the colour variant of this one. This was £1. Really nice. And then I'm not quite sure what you would call this. This is a different variant. It's kind of a grayscale, but it's got some pinks in it. And I don't know what they would call this. But again, it was £1. Got a second copy. And a third copy. So that's it. That's everything that I picked up from the limited edition comics 75% off sale. Notice we're coming up to half an hour on this, and that's round about how long I was hoping to kind of limit this to. So that's kind of the first haul that I want to actually show you today. What I'm going to do is I've got another big stack of books that I'm probably going to do another live video on Saturday afternoon. That's what I'm planning to do. I've got so much stuff to show you, so it's going to be deciding what I'm going to show in that particular video. I've got an idea, so let's see if we go with that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks, Lewis, for watching, my good friend. Hope I'm going to see you in September at Thought Bubble, buddy. I'm planning to go on the Sunday. And if you're watching this on the replay, I hope you enjoyed it. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe. Like the video, thumbs up, thumbs down. If you don't like it, just tell me why you didn't like it. I'll take it on the chin. But like I say, thanks for watching, and keep an eye on Saturday. Like I say, I'm hoping to do another one of these because I've still got so much stuff to show you. So again, thanks for watching. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.